Hey, what's good? I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shotmechanics Basketball, and in today's video, I'm going to teach you 3 secret keys to breaking ankles in every game. All right, so the first thing to help you break more ankles in actual gameplay is what I call let it spin. And that basically means that as you're dribbling and you're setting up moves, whether it be a crossover or a pullback or whatever it is, the ball's never going to stay just static in your hand, right? A lot of times players think that when they're developing their dribbling, they need to have these super rigid hands. And every time the ball hits, it sticks and it goes back down. But that's not true. If you watch the best ball handlers, and especially the ones that break a lot of ankles, the guys like Kyrie and Steph and a lot of those dudes, you'll notice that the ball kind of spins in their hand most of the time. So after they hit a crossover and they're getting ready to change the direction, the ball actually comes up and will spin inside their hand, and it's kind of more of a loose control. Now, the reason why this is important is it allows you to kind of set up your defender more before you hit them with the actual move, right? If the ball's coming across and I stick it in my hand, it's right here and I've got to push it back over very fast, right? Whereas now, if I let it spin in my hand, as it spins, I can set my foot, I can raise my shoulders and drop them. I can add that extra tempo that a lot of times you need to break an actual angle. So the thing you need to do when you're developing your ball handling is think about how can you work on the drills but let the ball spin inside your hand. So let's say we're even just doing a simple crossover drill. If I'm crossing over back and forth, I want to try to let the ball spin every time it hits my hand, right? That'll start to help you develop that kind of loose, nice, quick handle that you can actually set up and get the footwork, get the ball moves to break an ankle, get a defender moving so that they fall down. Now, ball handling is incredibly important. And speaking of ball handling, this video is brought to you by my guys over at Manscape. In honor of March Madness, our teammates over at Manscape are here to save your boys so you can take care down there. Manscape is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. In addition to providing the right tools for safe and easy grooming, Manscaped has partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to spread awareness for men's health and early cancer detection. So they sent me their all-in-one grooming kit, which includes trimmers and formulations for the modern man. So let's check it out. So to begin with, we've got the Lawnmower 3.0, and it's simply put the best hygiene tool for the modern man. The Manscaped engineering team actually went to the drawing board for 18 months to perfect the GOAT of all ball trimmers. It has a ceramic blade with skin-safe technology to reduce any nicks or cuts or anything else that you don't want down there. Manscaped takes ball care to the next level with these Crop Mops ball wipes. The Manscaped Crop Mops are the perfect defense against the big 3 odors: balls, butt, and body. So they're gonna hook you up with 20% off plus free international shipping when you use the promo code COACH20 at checkout at manscaped.com. Plus, if you take advantage of this limited time offer, you're gonna get 2 free gifts with purchase. First, you're gonna get the Shed travel bag, and you're gonna get Manscaped's anti-chafing high-performance boxer briefs. And don't forget, every purchase made at manscaped.com goes towards contributions made to the Testicular Cancer Society. Together, TCS and Manscaped are committed to raising awareness for the most common form of cancer in men ages 15 to 35 as a part of their We Save Balls initiative. Join the Manscaped movement and start taking care of your balls today. All right, so the next key to help you break more ankles in actual game is what I like to call the ankle roll. Now, this is something where, a lot of players never even realize that your foot can move off of the ground when you're ball handling. If you watch a lot of the elite level ball handlers in the world, their feet rarely just kind of stay kind of attached to the floor, right? And so what you'll notice is a lot of times when a player's getting ready to hit a big crossover or a pullback is that their foot actually starts to slide, or what I like to call almost like you're rolling your own ankle to the inside, where their foot's coming off the ground and the bottom of their foot is almost pointing more out like towards the sideline, right? And so a lot of players think, hey, isn't that a travel? Isn't this, illegal? And it's not, especially because you have a live dribble, right? If I have a live dribble, I can move my feet and do whatever I want to with them. And so what a lot of times players do is they'll hit this crossover, they'll hit a move, and they'll get nice and low, and they'll start to kind of roll this ankle out because it allows them to get lower and sell the move, right? Think about if I was trying to hit like a quick, kind of hang crossover here. If I go to hang it and I can't rotate this foot up, I only have so far I can go down where I can still kind of stay low and explosive. So watch, if you slow motion a ton of the most elite ball handlers in the world, you're gonna notice that their feet are constantly rolling up just like this, back and forth when they're hitting these moves, because they can get lower, they get more explosive out of it. So think about that. While you're practicing, let's say you're ball handling, don't just sit there and do this sort of ball handling. Really work on kind of getting those movement, getting your feet off of the ground, and work on getting kind of used to getting your feet rolling back and forth like that. And I promise you, you're gonna be more shifty and you're gonna break more ankles in actual games. All right, so next we've got what I call the drop and whip. Now, a lot of players, they like to be explosive, right? And being explosive is great, but really what breaks ankles is changes of speed. changes speed and changes direction. So what a lot of players do is they just go fast the whole time, right? But if you can do what I call the drop and whip, that's gonna get your defender to start moving their feet and then get you to cross them over and break their ankle. So what I mean by that is this. Anytime I'm looking to change directions, let's say I'm trying to cross back over to my left, if I just start here and I cross over, the defender's gonna move with me. But if I set them up first with what I call the drop, meaning as I drop my shoulders and I put one leg forward just like this, it looks like I'm now in attack mode, right? So as soon as I do this, the defender's probably gonna slide that direction because it looks like I'm getting ready to drive there. So after the drop, it's as simple as adding a whip crossover. So if I drop, I'm whipping opposite. If you can add that cadence of drop, whip, on pretty much any move, you're gonna be much more explosive and you're gonna be much more shifty, getting the defender to start sliding before you actually make your move. So you can do this out of any situation, right? If I wanna do a crossover, like I said, I can drop, whip the crossover opposite. If I wanna do a pullback, I can drop and pull the crossover backwards. So you can use it in a variety of situations, but if you get used to drop, whip, you're gonna collect a ton more angles, I promise you. All right, now do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit that like button and then hit the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you want to see next. And if you're new to Shotmechanics, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell notification. That way YouTube actually gives you my videos because we're gonna get you better. And make sure if you want to get that nice fresh trim, all you got to do is head to the link in the description down below and pick up your own Manscape or Perfect Package 2.0 today. But don't forget, use the promo code COACH20 at checkout so you get all of that exclusive freebies, 20% off, free shipping, etc. Again, I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shotmechanics Basketball. Until next time, splash on. Did that go in? Whatever.